Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can select your difficulty. Accessibility settings. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can try the all-new QB1 with Madden exhibition.
What did you got the control in your hand for? This is the only game you're gonna last game. You don't might as well forget it, cause you know you're not about to be playing games over here. You got kicked out of school last time. You were never allowed to play the game like that.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tennessee Titans. This fielded at the 2. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down at about the 15. Throwing on first is Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And down he'll go at the 25. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of their defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. If you can
try for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get it.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught in the end zone. So how about that for a statement? They get two instead of one on the fake, and it's an 8-0 ball game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Time for the Eagles to get the football back here. You look at 2019 for Philadelphia, a lot of what-ifs for the squad, really. They went on a nice run, as you noted. 4 straight wins, won the game that they needed to down the stretch over the Cowboys in Week 16 to essentially win the NFC East. Listen, every team has injuries, some worse than others, but my goodness, you look at the players this team lost over the course of the year, it was really unbelievable, and it really derailed what they had hoped to do.
And let's just keep it to one position. Carson Wentz, their quarterback, 27 touchdown passes, 7 interception. But down the stretch, he's throwing to guys like Deontay Burnett out of USC. Tight end Josh Perkins had to step in with the injury to Zach Ertz. And then Greg Ward, a quarterback at the University of Houston, on their practice squad, promoted about 3/4 of the way through the season. He became his primary target. So when you're trying to get it done that way and not throwing to Alshon Jeffrey and Deshaun Jackson and Nelson Aguilar, that's tough down the stretch. Give the Eagles credit for finding a way to win the NFC East.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Well, early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Carson Wentz and the Eagles getting set to take over. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. But they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say, we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game.
And look at this. It's a fake. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then. A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over it.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Throwing now is Wentz. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number 1, make sure you keep your poise.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the goals. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah, my grandmother did the same. It smelled like Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop it for a loss of 4. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Throwing on second and 14. Wentz. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now Wentz. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a fourth and long.
It's got to the point where we've seen guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Here we go on fourth down with Wentz. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked by Kevin Byard. Remember, he started his career as an Eagle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it second down and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Shy of the 20. Now it's the backup Mariota. Flush to his right. He'll run it. He'll have a first down inside the 10. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Mariota to throw it. And that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown. Pass as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Suck up for the extra point. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his full. Nifty move. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Carson Wentz and the Eagles make their way out to the field. He's struggled. His team has struggled. You talk to me a lot about looking to your leaders. Maybe it's time for him to put his mark on this game.
Agreed. And how that has to happen is somehow he's got to flush out everything that's happened so far and almost start over and get back to that confident level and know that he can play the game, because so far this has been a real struggle.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got the interceptions, trying to turn it around. This is Howard on second down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Wentz to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
Forces 4th down. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Wentz now to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Chance to talk about the Titans season as they come back out here. We mentioned it earlier, everybody knows they came up short in that AFC title game, but you think about early contenders for 2020, Titans have to be right up there. Best running back in the league. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Eagles.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Carson Wentz, along with his offense, heading back out there for their next possession. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people. Lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, and that'll make it 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Do you see the score? Look at the score.
Despite being 0-4 converting these so far, I guess you're going to say 5th time's a charm. They're going again on 4th down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Yeah, I'm speechless. You're back in the shadow of your own goalpost. What? Talk. I don't know.
Yes, I don't want yeah.
I was hoping you would keep talking.
First half,
I was hoping that you weren't speechless, because I have no explanation for this. It does remind me of a playoff game in the NFL a few years back, where they ran a real trick play that was actually named after a song title.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins.
Accepted. Yes. That's the best option. Yeah. Do whatever you want.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Hey, it was going to be my fault anyway.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Now,
this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over first and goal. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And that is caught. Walker. Down Titans. Delaney Walker.
What is it?
To make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on. What a great weapon. So often such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Extra point put through by Succop. And a route is on here in this first half. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Alshon Jeffrey working his way back out there now to help lead this offense. A chance maybe here for them to get him more involved. They're down here on the scoreboard, and he's been very quiet.
And the silence has been deafening for his team. They don't need that at all. They need fireworks. They need explosive plays. They need him touching the football in any way possible. Maybe go to some jet sweeps. Anything to get him going.
Something to get in the ball. We'll see if they can do it. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Wentz now 6 of 17 throwing the ball, only 35%. But he does have a first and 10. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I'm estimating because he was out. they see what Tammy play? Huh?
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando on this first half of action. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, and it'll bring up third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. To throw is Wentz. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Called that a very strong gain of 24. Here's Mariota. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Open man is Davis. He's got it for a Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis, as the first half is winding down, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Extra point up and good by Succa. And the rout is on here in this first half. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
I'm
And
about
the
to get the ball
result in
right
the
now.
end, a Titans touchdown. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it
Follow me.
away.
Screen.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now Wentz on the bootleg. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. On play action, it's Wentz.
You had to be wide open.
Loss here as he's taken
Be wide
down.
open. That should be a foul.
So we've reached halftime. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
This is your first
The
kick.
Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter
Flag
gets
on.
underway.
Free kick out of
And
bounds.
then we're kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle 1st and 10 at their own 44. To throw Mariota. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins.
Lucky.
Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s.
And now here is another interception.
6.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who are getting 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. And not quite sure what just happened there, other than we do know that he spiked the football on.
They probably told me about me. What about?
First down. Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Okay, turn it.
Taywan Taylor.
Wrong way. He got his feet up. Oh my god.
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you just said.
He got his feet up. Still, that was out. No, it wasn't. He got his feet down.
Grab. Now the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And now Mariota and the Titan offense, they're going to line up to go for 2. Play fake to Henry. Now Mariota. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. Oh, boy, probably a little salt in the wound there going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us. And they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Could also result in a melee later, though. All right, shift now to the Tennessee defense here. And the interception the last time they were out there ended up leading to a touchdown.
So the only thing they didn't get really was the pick 6, because that's what everyone wants. Take it immediately to the end zone, but their offense capitalized on the takeaway.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 29, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Mariota. And that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
I'm at 64. I need 1 touchdown to get to 70.
Here? I mean, go for 2 when you're up that much.
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So that one will be accepted.
Who is faking?
And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a first down, but the field goal team is out onto the field. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. Well, go ahead and mark that down. It's one of the most bizarre first down calls in the history of the National Football League. A fake and a backfire.
So you get yardage.
First down.
Yeah, you're right. And we've seen a lot of innovation throughout the years in the NFL. I mean, we've gone from the single wing to the T formation to shotgun, right? Running spread, run and shoot, you name it, right?
It's a first down field goal.
First down field goal fakes. I think that's an innovation.
I didn't do
Now
that.
here's
That wasn't me.
another interception. Picked off by Wesley Woodyard. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about 1 game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. To throw is Mariota. Uncorks one for got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A gain of 32 that time.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
They'll try to run for it with Henry. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Big interception.
And we now have a new single-game interception king, a record-breaking 5th pick there.
If that's not the true definition of a ball hawk, I don't know what is. That is absolutely phenomenal. What comes to mind quickly, partner, is one of the more recent ones to get to 4. D'Angelo Hall, a terrific player in his own right, but in this case, 5. That sets a brand new NFL record.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Taywan Taylor, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown.
Sometimes,
it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Titans defense, they get ready. They take the field again. Now the interception for them the last time, and that turned into 6 points.
You think during their break they reminded the offense that, hey, we helped you guys out a little bit, right? You know, they want to see if they can do it again for them. They're putting together an entire team game by how they're playing on defense.
The interception the last drive, what will happen here? And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22.
Oh, but I'm not going to pick you off.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
That's a good play to make. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he gains some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed. Pretty well executed there. Now Howard.
And
they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get started on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
I like that play. Wait, hold on, don't hike it. Wait.
Now a play
Didn't I just say no
Wentz.
fancy? Look at that.
And
What did you get for
goodness,
that?
another interception.
That's how
Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro.
That's touchdown.
Past the 20.
You're not.
And
Ooh,
they will
I'm
finally
not
put it
scoring.
into the return, but not until
I'm
he
scoring.
takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated.
I just kept
He
doing
shoved
it.
out off and gave great
You wouldn't let me
chase and
score.
got it done.
Still a
Good
great
try.
return and very good field
No,
position.
you are trying because I beat you
From the
72
2
to
now,
9.
second and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I'm at 80.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. to the goal line, but it's
That's
incomplete. They've got this big lead. They said, forget one, we want two. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable that he
I'm
even
about to be
attempted
at,
from
I'm
the
about to be at
15-yard
100
line.
anyway.
What are they
I got
thinking?
7
I do
minutes
know
left to
this,
get to
when you
100.
fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh boy. I tell you what,
You're
meeting
trash.
them again
You couldn't even
somewhere
score
down the line,
points.
they'll remember this. They'll
That's
think
how I
that
was
they were
about to
trying
be
to
when
clown
I
them a
sent
little
this
bit.
team.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 27 yards there, a first down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator was looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And now here's another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard, and he's able to...
Go.
How you doing? How you going?
Back in to the 43-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that...
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Back now in Nashville, and this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Mariota hands to Henry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Dion Lewis. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown. And now Mariota and the Titan offense, they're going to line up to go for 2. Now Mariota toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this.
He was...
Let's go, let's go.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized. Executed.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Wesley Woodyard gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hogs and picking passes off.
Here's Cameron Johnston now in punt formation. But as we've... Now they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Offense back out now for 1st and goal after the successful fake. Now Mariota to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Mariota gives to Henry. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
I'm kicking it.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And the 10-year back knocks it through the goalpost. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Suckup now, set to kick it off, following the made field goal. This will be fielded at the 6. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Titans, and they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They're looking strong here in the 4th.
Yeah, it should be. He was good.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Told you.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Still about to get that.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have. And what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
You're not getting any points. I hope you know this. No? You're not getting no points. It's 2 minutes left.
Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Game over. 2 minutes left.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard.
Okay.
And this is going to wind up incomplete.
No.
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. The Eagles on third down. It has been a disaster. 0 for 8 thus far. This is third down and 12. Throwing now is Wentz. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
My baby.
Mariota now to throw on first down. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and there's a fake, and he's going to get two. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game. Let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Wentz looking deep for his tight end Ertz. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary can really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
And now he'll turn and off his back. And that's caught inside the 35. Wentz finding his favorite receiver, Jeffrey, on a big one. 42 yards.
Now I'm at the motion.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep, and this is caught. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Elliott good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
At least you got some points on the
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now Corey Davis and the rest of his offense getting ready for their next drive. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now, they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Take him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but
oh, yeah, let's get it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing is Mariota.
That's
this is taken in. It's complete.
That's 100 points to
10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This is ugly.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear it being warbled?
The fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
Going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that will extend this big lead.
Yeah, I just...
The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tiny 2-play drive that time. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's Carson Wentz now with the rest of his offensive unit heading onto the field. And after a rough start, as we take a peek at the numbers, he's going in the right direction now.
So often when you see a game start the way we saw this one start for him, you just wonder if he's got a chance to bring it back at all. And that's exactly what he's done. Love seeing that happen simply because you know a guy has struggled. And now he's found a way to make things better. That's pretty good stuff right there.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on. Get it done. And maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
I don't even know how to play defense.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation,
and he's going to be taken down.
They
sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few. Couldn't evade all of them.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Richard Rodgers, that time. And it's third down. To throw, it's Wentz. Well, this is caught by Jackson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10. And mark him at the 5. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Throwing
is Wentz. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
That's it.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
How's it going? How's it going? If you have 2K. Oh my god, this is so cute. Cowboy. You should have got the Cowboys. Somebody